Okay, now we're going to take a look at the fifth sample in the profiles. This one is an example of a student really looking at a person from her life whom she admires, who represents someone from a career field she may be interested in. In this case, the student's aspiring to be a teacher, and this particular teacher had a very strong influence on the student, and so the student chose to profile this teacher. Gives a really rich background into who the teacher is and kind of what the teacher values and so forth. So she does include an image, but she doesn't really go into any great detail as to the context of that image. We don't know for sure, for example, where this was taken, and we can infer who the people are, but we don't know necessarily specifically. So that's not the best use of an image. But again, this is a very well written piece. Talks about her meeting with the person whom she's profiling, Miss Albers, and it really gives us a sense of what it's like to be there. This is great, right? It gives the reader lots of ends into the essay, right? Into what's going on. Allows the reader to envision, right? What happened in the interview and so forth, right? Makes it real. So then we get some background into her education. I particularly like that she communicates a sense of what it's like to be in this woman's classroom, right? Because this is an essay, a profile, really delving into how this woman teaches and her philosophy of teaching and advice that she may have to future teachers, right? So this is a nice little piece. And then we get some context for the interview, and we get a lot of reflective material interspersed with discussion of the what she got out of the interview and aspects of the interview. Okay, so this is a very well written essay. Now I will point out to you again, this is not a perfect essay, and I'm not expecting it to be a perfect essay. For example, there are several instances of lowercase I being used in here. Let me see if I can find it. Of course, now that I mention that, I'm not seeing it as much, but yeah, of course, now that I mentioned it, I'm not seeing it. But again, it's not a perfect piece. I'm not asking you to write a perfect piece. I'm asking you to write something that's indicative of your own ability and your own investment in the project, right? Okay. All right. Excellent. So I really hope that this piece gives you some inspiration, particularly if you are writing about a career field, for example, and you're interviewing someone who has influenced you. Okay? All right. Thank you so much.